We are live.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It is your boy, your dude, your homie. Y'all already know who the hell I be. It's your boy, the Ward. What's going on? And I got the night and day co-host
Of
up
course,
in the
I'm the day.
building. I got Caramel with all the faces, and she say she keeps it real.
Definitely keep
all
it
the
real
time. All the time.
all the time.
And we got my girl E-Mac up in the building, the modern day Wonder Woman, Linda Carter herself. What it do, E-Mac?
Reporting live from Gwinnett County, unincorporated, by way of hey everybody.
What's good? What's good? And of course, man, my special guest, my boy, NBA star, philanthropist, entrepreneur, businessman. I mean, the list can goes on, and just a really good brother, really good dude. Is none other than my boy Bobby Simmons. What up, my boy?
What up, Mr. Wall? How you going? What's happening?
What's good, man? What's good? What's good, man? We are elated to have you, man, on the show. We know that you are at an event, and you got, got some things going on. So we don't want to keep you, man. We want to just hop right into it real quick. Ladies, what you got for my boy? Let's go. Let's do this. It's the rundown, y'all.
Well, let's just go ahead and run some stuff down. So, Bobby, a pleasure to meet you, my fellow Wolverine.
My pleasure as
How are
well.
you? Let me
I'm
ask
good.
you, what year did you come by the Simeon?
98.
98. Ooh wee. Yeah, I was in seventh grade. Seventh grade. Yes. Okay, so look, so we gonna kick it off Simeon style. What is your biggest memory being in the warehouse? Because we were the last class being in the warehouse. Like think back with that
The best memory
best memory.
was the parties in the old gym.
Ah,
I
yes, 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 yes. Oh my God! Look, I'm gonna tell you if you notice that old gym had a lot of dip off spots. You could go a lot of different places in that old gym.
Hey, you'll be surprised.
I love it. So, Bobby, I want to give the floor to you. Like, give us an update. Like, what you been up to? What you got going on? Just kind of let us know what you've been doing.
Well, the latest is getting prepared for All Star Weekend now, but
Yeah.
working as a career counselor for the NBA Players Association, as well as I've been working with the Black Coalition for Housing.
Okay.
Me and my brother CJ Courtney Jones, we are looking to bring our communities back, and like you said, with through forfeitures and receivership, just
Hmm.
trying to do a lot of like a lot of business opportunities that's out there that normally African Americans normally don't know about,
Love
and
that.
just try to pass the information along to make sure that people know the access that they do have and the resources.
I love it. I love it. Especially, well, is it strictly for Chicago or is it you got like different pockets other places too?
Well, it's throughout the U.S.
Okay.
One, the statute laws that people probably don't know about. It's a
Hmm.
lot of opportunity in that,
Yeah.
and like you said, as a lot of people consider it as by the block because now those buildings that are dilapidated in the community most definitely should be on the tax roll. And why shouldn't black people own it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
Bobby, I know you do a lot in Chicago, in and around Chicago. With the new mayor, are you helping out the new mayor to, you know, bring any programs or whatever to the inner cities of Chicago? Are you working with him in any type of way? I'm hearing he's a really good dude.
He's a good dude. Actually, I've had fundraiser for him at my space, Society 2201. And
Okay.
got, like you said, when the race was going on, he wasn't sitting still. So unfortunately, I haven't really had a conversation with him personally, but
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him on a multitude of occasions at various events and things like that. But when it comes to the programming piece, it's a lot of things that I think we should be able to talk about when we do have time. But currently, I don't have anything going on with the mayor right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Caramel, what you got?
So I want you to dig back in the crates. Let's just go back. Let's go back in time. Yeah.
I know
So,
how to DJ too, Caramel.
oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, I
That's hot.
tried.
That's definitely hot. So you know how to dig in them crates and get them old tracks out.
Yeah, I already know it. Come on, let's get it.
But for you, Bobby, I really want to know, like, with your high school career, because I know you were big stuff in high school. What was your favorite game from all of your like your high school career? Which was your favorite game?
Ooh, that is a tough one. Well, I would say, I would basically say, ooh, the game versus Whitney Young and Kennedy King.
I,
Whitney Young, yes. What year was
look,
it?
why did
What
I
year
know
was it?
Whitney Young was going to be a
Hold up.
game that you were going to
What
say?
year was it?
So we're initiated. So between Hamrick and Stanton, Stanton was a Wolverine before he decided to part ways. So
Okay.
that game has a lot of history behind it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I
Okay.
like the fact that they still try to have it go on. Well, since they had the incident at Chicago State, but unfortunately, now it's the CEC
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
Mm.
It kind of like poured over into the CEC Classic with Robin Tide actually spearheading that and getting other teams to get involved. So um, I tip my hat to those guys to try to keep it going because it is a key pillar in the basketball community when it comes to Chicago.
It
Yeah,
definitely
sure,
is. Yep, yep.
sure.
So you got to play Richardson and is it here Cordell Henry and all them, right?
Yes, same
Oh yeah.
year. They in the
Those is my
class of
people.
'98.
Those is my people. Class of 97. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know they were 98. Yes. Yes.
Oh
Class of
yeah.
97.
You used to go get your outfit before you came to the game.
But was it? Hold
You
on,
had to always be fresh coming to the
Hey,
game.
you
You
hold
got
know,
on.
you
hey.
was coming in.
Was it still Koji? Koji was that still the thing in like the '98 class of '98?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Coogee was
Koji,
big.
Cool. You
yeah.
got your
Yeah.
Pellies. You got your Pellies,
Yep.
your Havana
Pellies.
Joes. You got your
Yes.
brand
Maurice
extra balls.
Malone, yep.
Man,
Yeah.
them some names I ain't heard in
Hold
eons.
on, but guess
Mhm.
what? Guess what? You from Chicago when you went to Barnett's and when you went to the Lark.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
no
the
question.
lark. Yes. Hold up. Y'all
What's
can't
up?
skip on Man Alive because
But
Okay,
I used
man
to work for
alive,
Man
yes.
Alive, so I ain't
but
gonna
hold
forget.
on. Y'all do all that talking about Simeon and Whitney Young. See, I got to hear all this all day long,
Here
Bobby.
we
Yeah.
go, Bobby.
But
Because when
ain't
Young is the
nobody in
best.
the city of Chicago had the best parties better than Leo, baby.
I ain't
Boom.
gonna lie.
Oh,
Leo
hold
did
Hold
on.
have the
on
party.
now.
Hey, hey,
Leo,
Leo
Leo
had the
had the best
party.
parties,
I ain't gonna
baby.
lie. Leo
It
I
had
was
will.
Hales.
Leo
It
had
was
the
stop.
party.
Leo,
It was
baby.
Yes.
Class
Hales.
of 95, baby.
Hales.
Class of
Hales.
95, Leo, baby.
Y'all been to a Hales party? I've been to Leo parties, but Hales hands down
Yeah,
was the
Hales.
party.
Yeah, that's it. Hales and Leo. They
Don't
both,
play with me.
yeah. But
So,
Leo
hey,
was
So
so,
off the
so, so
chain.
the older cast would say Mendel.
ah,
What?
yes. 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 Oh my God.
See,
Hey,
So
did you
those
ever
guys were
play
from the
against
South Side right
Kevin
there.
Garnett in high school?
Nah, I was a freshman when he was a senior.
Hmm.
okay.
Damn,
Yeah, I was a freshman. I
man, I
wasn't.
know that would have been crazy.
You didn't get a chance to play with Garnett or Ronnie Fields and all them.
Nah, they was older than I was, so I didn't get a chance
Yeah.
to play with them.
I remember going to those games. Now those the games. Okay, never mind.
Don't be putting your business out here, Caramel. Don't be putting
Yup.
your
Hey,
I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not.
they said, "Oops,
Oop.
oops."
Oops.
Well, as you can see, she's definitely from the West Side. So we
Yes,
Okay.
all day long, all day
you know
long.
we have to forgive her. You know, but Bobby, tell us the process of selecting DePaul as the college that you wanted to go to because you were there during the time with Quentin Richardson and Lance Williams.
Correct.
So how did that all come about that you guys all decided to go to DePaul? How was that process? Walk us through that.
Well, basically, it started with three kids from Chicago who played at the starting point of AAU basketball together with Larry
Mhm.
Butler
Yeah.
and competed against each other in grade school,
Mm.
competed
Hmm.
against each other in high school. So when it came to the fact of going to college, we always would wonder what it looked like to turn Chicago basketball around. So remember, at the time, the Bulls wasn't really winning,
Mm-mm.
DePaul wasn't really winning,
Mm-mm.
True.
but now when you have the influence of three top 100 players collectively on the same page, have the same dreams, you know what I mean? Things like that. First, we had Lance Williams sign because he was like, hey, if I sign, y'all better sign too.
We a package deal.
so,
Yeah.
so after that, I had my press conference
Yeah.
at Simeon, and then I announced. But Quentin wanted to be the last one to hold out.
That's
I was like,
crazy.
hey man, listen, what you waiting on, man? Just we understand you want the glitz and glam that comes behind it, but unfortunately, he was at. I think he did his announcement at Green Dolphin. Like he had a whole location and
Mhm.
everything, and I'm
Oh
like,
my
man,
goodness.
Yes.
On
like
Homestead,
dude,
what?
Yes.
let's go and announce that thing. So when he did, it started as we put DePaul back on the map.
Mm-hmm.
So how was it playing with those guys, Quentin Richardson and Lance Williams? Now I know Lance Williams, he was a real cool dude because my cousin went to DePaul at the time you guys were at DePaul. And my cousin would see Lance Williams around all the time. And I remember my cousin Edward Jones. My cousin Ed told me he ran into Lance downtown because Lance had, remember seeing him around. And so saw my cousin Ed was like, man, I'm about to go shopping. I just got my Pell Grant money and my little money and everything like that. He's like, you want something, my G?
Hey, we
And
went.
my
Hey,
cousin like, no, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. But he was ready to splurge and buy my cousin some stuff. So
That's
that just
cool.
tells just the character of Lance, man. You got a giving
man,
heart, real good dude,
Yeah.
you
boy, man,
know.
I tell you, gentle giant, man. A
Yeah.
gentle giant. But at the end of
That's
the day, so when we got that Pell Grant, we went straight to Tony Sports. We traveled by Bonneville.
Yes.
we went to we went to Tony Sports, or we went to like you said, we go to the Lark. We go
oh my
to
God.
hey, yeah, we was the Flyers
Yes.
crew. We was the Flyers crew. They knew we was coming.
Memories.
Man, he told my cousin, he's like, man, I got all this money, G. You wanna come with me? You want some stuff?
Like you
I
get a
was like,
coochie. You
man,
get a coochie. You get a
Oh yeah.
man,
So,
that
Man.
but after that,
how
like you
was it with
said,
how was Quentin? How was Quentin Richardson? As a teammate and as a friend off the court.
great person, man. And the
Yes.
thing, and the thing is this: I still love these brothers to this day. I still
yeah.
talk to them all. But the thing is that we trusted each other,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's something that, like now, you really don't see it. Everyone's out for self.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Yep.
collectively, I think we all got our own shine in our own way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so, if we do what we're supposed to do, like we did, Chicago was a household name when it came to the Paul basketball.
Yep.
So
why aren't
Bobby,
why
And
aren't we
blue
seeing
demons.
more Chicago kids being enrolled at Illinois and DePaul and kind of doing what you guys did, putting Chicago on the map, as you say, why is that not being done more, with these kids?
Well, I think it's collectively when you think about the fact that a lot of them they need to understand the opportunity that they have. Let's go through the door. Go ahead. Hello.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, so it's the fact that, like you said, it comes to the coaching, knowing the kids, knowing the culture of the Chicago basketball,
Yeah.
and having that opportunity to get in front of them. Because if they don't see it now, they got social media, they got so many different outlets that gets their eye. The glitz and glam and all this other stuff. Now you have the
Yeah.
NIL. There's so many options out there now
Mm-hmm.
that they figure that if it don't work here, it's going to work somewhere else. And I
Yeah.
just think when you figure out whoever the coach will be, is that you have to have guys from Chicago who can get into the households of the parents and the people of the neighborhoods. You know what I mean? The influencers around them
Yeah.
to let them know that listen, we got his back by
Yeah.
any means. And so even to trace back a little bit, when it came to Pat Kennedy having a great staff, he had a Tracy Dildy that played at King. You know what I mean? And as an assistant coach, you had a Donnie Kirksey, who's a Chicago guy that was close with Juwan Howard. And these are the guys who took the initiative to coach in a local high school or at a grade school. And so they have raised these kids their whole life or been an influence in their life. So when you think about that, I think you're going to need Chicago guys to get Chicago kids.
Hmm.
That's true.
Sure.
That's true. That makes a lot
That's
of
true.
sense.
Love that.
Makes a lot of sense.
What
So
you
do
got,
you think,
Emac?
hold up, can I ask a question? Do you
Go ahead,
think
Cameron.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
come back, Bobby, and come get them together and get them right?
I would love to. Now,
Okay.
I told honest to God truth, I would love to because you think about it, a lot of the knowledge of the game that I have,
Mm-hmm.
who I'm going to give it to?
Right.
Sure.
And the stories that I can actually show you physically on when we had the Demons Within documentary. I've
Mm-hmm.
experienced all of this. Everything that you guys deal with on a day-to-day basis, I've done it. So now navigating life, understanding what's going to come before you, give yourself an opportunity to be great.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, and then now, like you said, being a business entrepreneur, I went back to school to get my degree.
And that's a
Yeah.
good
But
thing. That's a
and that
great
and
thing.
that and that
I love
That's
that.
something
also,
you really, really should talk about too with these kids, letting them understand that it's important. Education is still important. And I'm saying this from the standpoint, I'm a educator here in Chicago.
mhm.
And it seems like the value of education has really went down. But to
Yeah.
see someone who actually went back and made sure that they got their education because how important it is, that's a real good talking point to a lot of these youth.
Yeah.
For a lot of these youth. Yep.
And I promised my parents that I was gonna get it. So
Okay.
and,
Man.
and they had the opportunity to watch me walk across the stage. So that was
That's
the
a
best
blessing.
feeling right there. I didn't
That's
go
a
to college for
blessing.
basketball. I went to college to get my education and get
Student
that
first,
degree.
athlete
Student
second,
first.
right?
That's why
Yep.
you call
Yes,
student
that part.
athlete.
That part.
There you go.
That
There you
part.
go.
Yeah.
So I definitely hope you talk to DePaul soon because I would love to see you be a coach there.
It was
Seriously.
I
alumni.
was just about to ask that.
Yeah.
Do you have any interest of coaching, being the head coach at DePaul?
Or anything, any capacity in space, I would love to coach.
Yeah.
And it's just to the point to where I've done career counseling for over almost 10 years now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And it's only difference is I'm not on the court. But unfortunately, I'm giving the guys the knowledge and the expertise that I do have in life.
Yeah.
And so, because if they're experiencing things and they have no clue of what's coming or what's going to
Mm-hmm.
happen, choices and decisions is everything
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to
Yeah.
when you're in the limelight because you can have it today and get gone tomorrow.
And
So
Wow.
to, and to that point too, Bobby, going back to the village, A lot of these kids don't have that strong village that you had. Quentin Richardson. You had people behind you supporting you. That if you went left, they pulled you back to the right. So it's like gotta have your people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
so
have
and
I have I have a question, kind of transitioning over to your professional career. You had a little over 2 years in the league. If you were to look back right now and you would have like an oh shit moment, like I was there, like wow, like what moment comes to mind for you?
you said throughout the NBA,
Yeah, like what was one of your highlights throughout your NBA career where you was like, wow, like I was there, like I did that.
winning the Most Improved Player award in 0405.
Yeah,
I'm about to
Most
say
definitely.
95. Yeah.
Because now the thing is that like as they say, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
yeah, yeah,
And that's the truth.
And that's something before I worked my ass off
yeah,
Mm.
to be ready for when the opportunity presented itself. And
yeah.
so that summer, the Clippers traded for Kerry Kittles,
Hmm.
Mhm.
Uh,
and
Gary
you,
Kittles.
you, you remember that award? Yeah. So they
Gary
traded Kerry
Kittles.
Kittles, and at training camp, he ended up having to have back surgery.
Mm.
Mm.
So now I was the next guard in position to be ready to play, and I was
Yeah,
kicking ass throughout training camp. So Dunleavy was like, "Hey, I'm gonna have a meeting with the guys. Okay, we're gonna see what we're gonna do." And
yeah,
he was like, "Hey, Bobby, I'm gonna give you the starting spot. I've been working for this my whole life,
yeah.
and that entire year, everybody got the business. Everybody, everybody got the
Everybody
business."
got the
I
business.
remember that year. That was the year you averaged at about 16 some points a game.
Yeah, actually, it was over 20, but then they needed me to play, and I wasn't 100%, and it
Ah,
dropped a little bit.
Oh wow.
got it.
Mm,
Yeah, but that
Got
was that year, great year.
yeah,
wow. So I know you got a lot going on, Bobby, and we don't want to keep you a long time. But you got a picture up on your page. I think it's your profile pic. Can you see this?
Classic. That's a
Ah, you took
classic.
my question, Ward. Damn it.
That's a
Yes,
class. That's
yes.
classic.
Now look who's sitting on the bench.
I know. I subbed in for
Oh wow.
him.
Tell us about this
Oh,
moment right here, Bobby.
rest in peace, Kobe Bryant and
Hey,
Yeah.
baby
the
girl.
bean,
Tell
the
us
bean, the
about
black
hold on. Tell
mamba.
us about that this moment and tell us the best advice this man Kobe Bean Bryant has given you that has helped you not just in your career but beyond in life.
Well, you know what? I would say this: you can learn a lot from watching people.
Yeah,
Mhm.
As I spent my first 2 years was Michael Jordan's last 2 years, and I had the opportunity to learn from him on a day-to-day basis. You know, what's your regimen like? If you know, what I mean, you won 6 championships. I seen it as a kid. How do
yeah,
you work? Like, what does your work day look like?
yeah.
And from this picture, this is a golden opportunity for me. No, he's not scoring on me. So you see, I'm in my stairs, I'm low.
Post up,
Hey,
bro. Post up
hey,
again.
look, I'm like, listen, he was already cooking, so now he's gonna put me in the game. Like,
Okay.
it's not gonna be on me. But
Oh,
unfortunately, hey, War, you see, I'm not gonna let him go the other way. Get to the
Right,
baseline.
right,
You see that?
right.
You see
I
that
see
big
it.
old shoe down there?
Yeah,
You see that big old shoe down there?
I
My
see it.
job on the scouting report, was make him go one way. You got help on the other side.
Let's go one way.
yeah.
So
Mm.
and I'm just focused. That I'm very focused in that picture. And not only that, I
How
got that picture on
hard
my wall.
was it? How hard was it defending Kobe?
Well, you know what? I
Now I
think it's
know you
hard.
defended Mike in practice and stuff like that, but how hard was it to defend Kobe in the game?
Well, I would tell you this. it's not necessarily guarding him. It's the fact that understanding the schemes that and the offense that they will run is that he can shoot when he want to. He can pass where he don't like passing. First of all, so un- unless he have to. So
Right.
the thing was, you don't get no time off.
Mm.
You don't get no time off. So I always consider guys like that to be lethal weapons because now the thing is he don't have to pass.
No.
It's not like you're gonna run the play. Okay, well this way he likes shooting the ball. He shoot the ball
Right.
all over the place.
Right.
So you gotta get some rest the night before. Just knowing that hey, you got your work cut out for you.
Good luck to you.
Okay.
I think that's what Joe Dumars would say about Michael Jordan. I would be online and I'll be listening to because I love to study and research and watch videos, for my media content and stuff. And so I think that's what Joe Dumars said. Like they would circle on the date on the calendar when they had to play the Michael and the Bulls.
Hey, I
And Joe
circle.
Dumars would be like, "Man, I got to get some rest tonight. I got Mike tomorrow."
I think
Mhm.
every player
Uh-oh, I think we lost them a little bit.
that
And
same goal because now you got players that you know you're gonna have a great night against. So hey, I'm just
yeah.
gonna have those days circled, and I manage my time wisely the day before so I can make sure I'm ready to play the next day.
What was your thought process of just getting prepared when you know you had to play Kobe, other than getting rest?
Well, like you said, just knowing what our schemes are and just stick to them. Because now, of course,
Mhm.
you're gonna have to make adjustments during the game.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
now, if he's averaging 28 points, I want to get him to down at least 12.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Because
Yep.
now you got to think about it. He's gonna shoot free throws. You know what I mean? He's gonna make some
Mm-hmm.
baskets. You got to make it hard for him. You got to make him
Get
work
that
for it.
ratio down. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
to make him work for it.
Yep. Yep.
Wow. And
Bobby,
what
what you
was
want to say?
the best advice he's given you?
Well, it wasn't necessarily just personal advice, but unfortunately, like you said, the thing is that you have to work for everything you're gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody gonna give you anything,
Nope.
and
Nope.
that shows within their work ethic and how his game is transitioned
Yeah.
from when he first came in to where he left off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then I have one more question, and then I know we got to let you go, Bobby. But what is one thing that you want your legacy to be after you leave here? Like,
Great question.
is that what you want to be known for?
Great question. Great question. The crazy part is that I just had this. Well, my elementary school coach just passed,
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry to hear
and
that.
no, I was the last speaker. So everybody tell their own story
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
about him, but they consider just keep saying the legend, the legend, the legend. And when I got up there, I tried to write stuff down. I couldn't write it down. I
Yeah.
said I'm just gonna speak from the heart.
Yep.
And so it's always the fact that they say it's not what they say. Give people their flowers while they're here,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
And it's not what they say when you're here; it's what they say about you when you're gone.
Yep.
True.
And so I ended it with legacy. I said because now the thing is this: if he haven't poured into you,
Mm-hmm.
if he haven't instilled something in you, if he haven't gave you the tools to become a young man or a young
Yeah.
adult, when you had your kids, the learning process, the things you're going to deal with, those experiences. He talked about all that when we were kids.
Yeah.
So I just looked around. I said, this is the legend there.
Mm-hmm.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Your voice. I think he hit something.
No, I think he probably had a phone call because that's what happened. Oh,
Oh, okay.
We can't
that
hear you.
long. Can't hear you.
Ah,
You have to come in and come out.
Go out again. Go out again.
another episode.
Come in and come out. Yeah.
Yeah, go out. Go out
Yeah,
again.
go out,
I
come
look
in.
because I want to hear this because he about to drop something and I need to pick it on up. I need to
Go out and come back in.
Log
op-
out. Log out.
You probably gotta text them more.
open
Okay,
the
hold
door.
on.
No, close the door, open it back up.
Close the door and open back up. Hold
Log
up.
in, log out.
Well, I almost thought Ward had left again. I was about to say, now where did Ward go?
I'm
Okay.
right here. I'm right here. He coming
Log
back.
in, log out.
We know you
Okay,
there.
cool.
That was getting good.
Yeah, because that's what we do on the rundown. That's what
Y'all
we
already know.
do.
Run it
Y'all,
down, run it
I think
down,
they
run
know
it
how
down.
we get down right about now, y'all. I think they kind of
All
getting
right,
Bobby,
they
is
I'm
get
that
back.
you? Bobby, is that you? Yes. Okay.
I'm back. So the thing is, as I was in it before I got disconnected,
Mm.
the thing of the legacy piece was it was the fact that it was standing room only,
Mm,
and it was standing room only, and there was people that couldn't get in. So that just warmed my heart up when I was like, people really came in. People had their own stories about them,
yeah.
and it's like I want people to realize that listen, there's no perfect process for any of this thing. There's no blueprint to life,
Mm-mm.
but unfortunately, you just try to do the best you can while you're here.
True,
Amen.
true.
yeah,
Amen to that. So the
yeah.
legacy, if I heard you correctly, is do what you can while you're here, make an impact,
Make an impact, of course.
and there should be no standing room. And you can take that in many different areas and aspects and interpret that. I interpreted that in so many different ways when you said that, but it was so powerful.
Yes,
So powerful. So thank you.
you're very
Wow.
welcome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Caramel, you got anything before we get ready to let Bobby go?
Um, I just want to say this. I'm so happy we were Blue Demons because yeah, we could represent. I'm an alumni of DePaul too, you
I
know.
love it.
So yes, but that's why I'm rooting for you to be a coach there to make that dream team just like you all had to do that again. I think that'll be hot for real.
So, hey, we're gonna put this into the atmosphere. So we're gonna go on
Yes,
our social media, and we're gonna push
yes.
it. And I'm gonna support 100% because not only that, I would love to coach because now the thing is that, like you said, our kids need us.
They
Mm-mm.
definitely do. They
They
definitely
need
do
us,
more than
Yeah.
ever.
and I'm
Yeah.
ready. I think I'm ready to coach.
I can see you
But
being a great
you heard
coach.
it
All
here
the
I can see
gyms.
first.
that.
Come
Hold
on
up, all
now.
the gyms you just dropped here. You
Come
you
on
ready?
now.
You ready to help?
I love it.
You've been
So
helping already, so you just gonna be walking into that next role, acing it on out.
I'm about to give me some new suits.
That's right.
Oh man.
now, yeah, man. Before you get up out of here, Bobby, like I just want to just say, man, I appreciate you, bro, for taking the time out and everything and chopping it up with us. You know, you and I, we kicked it and everything. A few times before, and I always see you out and about when I'm in Chicago. Um, what can you tell the young Bobbies that's coming behind you that want to follow in your footsteps and not just be an NBA baller, but beyond that, to be a businessman like you, to get their education, finish their college education? What can you tell the Bobbies that's coming behind you? What advice can you give?
As an old coach would just say, proper preparation and practice prevent poor performance.
7 P's.
Got you.
That's
Got
it.
you.
And
Got
so when I say that, it's the fact that, like you said, I mentioned before, there's no blueprint to what we do. So now the choices and decisions that you make
Mhm.
can hinder or it can help moving forward. So now you have to put yourself in the right space and where you're comfortable to understand. So not only that, receiving knowledge, taking in information, and assessing it.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah.
and like you said, there's mentors all over here. Find a mentor.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, if you're having issues or things you need to talk about, mental health is a big portion in our community right now.
Yes, it is.
So so when you have that, you have access to someone who help you analyze the information that you are taking in.
Right.
So you can make a good decision about how you want to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
So that's mainly it.
Mm-hmm.
Because now
Yeah.
the thing is, we when we were kids growing up, it was just we had to deal with whatever it was and figure it out later.
It really was
Mhm.
like if it is what it is wasn't the saying like it was then. Like it is what it is.
And
True.
I gotta ask you before we get up out of here, because we didn't get on it too much, and I know you got to go. But
Uh-huh.
being a teammate of Michael Jordan, man, tell me about that. Like, tell me about that whole those 2 years of being with Mike, and what was the best advice the GOAT has ever given you?
The best advice I would say, like I said before, just work for everything. Nobody's going to give you
Mhm.
anything. And he instilled a lot of me from just being around him. I've
Mm-hmm.
learned a lot on a day-to-day basis when it came to how he prepared himself. He's 40 something years old, 38, 40 years old. And he's still getting up at 6 in the morning to work out. You know what I mean? So like little things like that, I
Mm-hmm.
most definitely treasure to the point where this is how I live my daily routine.
Right.
Is that we got to be prepared to put the work in,
Yep.
and
Yep.
that's why
Yeah.
he's a billionaire. I'm trying to catch him, but
You will. You will. You will.
I'm trying to
Well,
catch him. I'm doing my
You
best.
will. You will.
that's it.
Well,
So
well, I want
everybody,
to thank you, Bobby.
Thank you,
Really
Bobby,
You
want
for
to
got,
thank
joining
you
you
for
us.
got,
your
you
time.
guys are very welcome.
We appreciate it.
everybody, go check out Bobby's Place Society, one of the hottest joints in Chi-Town. I've been there many times, kicking it and everything. Go check out Society. What other restaurants and stuff that you got going on, Bobby, that everybody can
Well,
know and go and
it's
support
a,
you?
it's Society and Crave Kitchen, as well as we got Success the Store on 22nd, 2214 South Michigan.
Okay.
The best, the hottest sneaker boutique in the city of Chicago. And
Yee.
then we just got a multitude of other projects that we're working on now.
Let me get them 11s. You know, y'all got 11s and like 8.5.
Hey,
I
just
know that's
hit me
right.
up, E. I got
I got. Oh
you.
man, Bobby, it has been a pleasure. Thank you so much
Yeah,
Thank
for
you,
joining
Bobby.
us,
yeah,
and be
Truly
blessed.
appreciate
Stay
it.
safe out there, and just
yeah.
keep representing. We looking for you, man, for real.
Hey,
All right.
bro,
I'm
And thank
waiting
you
to see
guys
you
for
be
having
that
me.
I'm
coach.
proud of
Hold
you,
up.
man.
All right.
Go
I'm
Thank
ready
ahead.
to
you.
see you with them blue demons. I'm ready to see you. I'm gonna be
I,
looking.
I got you, Caramel.
She like courtside,
Bobby,
please, courtside. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
hey, Bobby, I'm proud of you, man. I I'm a few years older than you, but I look up to you, my bro, and I'm really proud of you, man. I really appreciate you, man. All that you do for the young people, all your initiatives in the NBA, and I know you're working with your son. He's a baller or whatever too, right?
Oh, yeah. I got to put it in his hand. They giving all this free money away. Shit, why
I
not?
know that's
Keep it in
right.
the family. That's right.
Keep it in the
Yeah,
family.
yeah. And we didn't even get into the NIL deals and how you felt about that, and all that. Like, is that helping or hurting the game? You know?
Well, you know what, War, it's the fact that they're becoming businessmen a little faster.
Mm-hmm.
Understanding what money and how it works and this, that, and the
Yeah.
other, because they're gonna start paying taxes and things like that,
Yeah.
like
Mm-hmm.
working people do. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love it. I would rather players get paid for their likeness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the
as
thing
they
is,
should.
why would anyone else benefit and don't give them nothing from it?
And
Hmm.
that's the truth.
That's it.
Hey, I got my boy Nick Allen on here. He's listening to the show. He's a Simeon product. My boy Nick Allen. I think he graduated with you guys.
What's up? I think you did too. What's up, Nick? What's going on, my boy? All right, we gonna go
So we
ahead.
got to get up out of here. Once again, thank you, Bobby. Man,
Yes.
love and
Thank you, Bobby.
appreciate you, my bro. And man, anything you got going on in the future, we love to have you back on, man, to come chop it up or whatever with
Definitely.
us.
Definitely.
Anytime I took the little time from the party. I said, hey, listen, I'm gonna go get on this call. I was having issues at first, but I'm happy I got on.
It's all good.
Hey,
And we
Have one
happy
for
you
us
got on
though.
too.
Have take a shot for us. All right.
we
All right.
truly appreciate it, man. We're gonna let you go and get back, man. I believe it's your aunt's party or something like that.
Yeah.
So thank you, bro. I really appreciate
Yes,
it, man.
thank you so much.
All
Thank
right.
you
Thank you guys.
again.
All
Appreciate
right.
All
it.
right now.
Have
Bye.
a
All right.
good
Have a good one.
night.
Good night.
What an
So
amazing
y'all, man,
Yeah, thank you, Bobby.
show.
Bobby was good. For real. I can't wait to see him being coach at the
awesome,
ball.
awesome, awesome.
Man,
And them
y'all.
courtside seats, I definitely need them. I have on my Blue Demon gear. It might be
Stand
pink,
up,
but it's still gonna be Blue Demons
man. What's
all
that? The
day
Blue
long.
Demons, Blue Devils. What was it?
Blue Demons, that's
Blue
what it
Demons.
is.
Okay,
Get it
Devil
right. Get it
Demons. Same
right.
thing.
Get it right.
Same difference. I was
Emac.
starting
Get it
now,
right. Emac. Get it right. All right. Hmm.
but
I call them the blue heifers.
you. Well, we are still live, y'all. We gonna give them a couple more minutes. Like, what y'all want to close out with? I'm just saying.
Okay, we're gonna
Did,
close
did,
out with me singing real quick because they
oh,
need
okay.
my voice.
Everybody's yeah. Everybody's saying that they really enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
That's great. Did
Nick
he
is
just skip
asking.
over
He
me
says,
singing?
"Who is next? Do we want to? No, we ain't gonna tell
No, we
y'all
ain't
who's
gonna put
We
it
next.
out
can't we
there.
can't
Y'all
tell
just
y'all
gotta
all
tune
that. We
in.
can't tell y'all
Y'all
who
gotta
next.
tune in so you'll see who's next.
We and trust
Yeah.
me, it's Black History Month,
Oh
and
yes.
we got some people coming through the Rundown podcast show that
Yes.
some celebrity guests that's gonna be coming through. Y'all gonna want to tune in and chop it up.
Definitely
What's up,
chop it up with
cuz?
us.
What's up, Bobby? Thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good interview, y'all. Get some
Thank you,
good
Bob.
reviews.
I'm telling
Appreciate it.
y'all better keep watching. We got
Thank you,
more
Nick.
great content coming up, right,
Yes.
girls?
We do,
We definitely do.
and we will.
And not only just great content, we got more celebrity. I'm telling you, my mom had put something on my page for my birthday that
Was that the part about you should
Mama
stop cursing?
Geraldine, hey,
Did
Mama
she say you should stop
Geraldine.
cursing again?
We love you,
Oh,
Mama
no.
no.
That's what
She
she
had
said.
put it on my page. This is what she said. And my mom ain't never wrote no stuff like this or whatever to me. And
Hmm.
What Mama
it
say?
really took me aback on, her putting that on my page.
Did you cry?
And I was blown away or whatever by it.
But
He
did
has
you
some
cry?
tears
And
falling
she
out his
never
eyes.
really said,
He has some tears falling out
publicly
his
how
eyes.
proud she is of me.
Oh
You
wow.
cried. Yep, you cried.
He cried.
Oh, I kind of almost, it was a moment where I almost could have shed a tear.
Shed a tear too.
He could have shed a tear. Or did
Yeah,
he shed a
I could
tear?
have shed a tear in the
Mhm.
moment. But she said, she said that she was very proud to see, uh, so many celebrities wanting to come and share on this platform of ours.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just really proud of that and how, they come and they just pour and, share their hearts or whatever with us.
Yeah.
And she said that she spoke prophetically that in 2024 will be bigger and better
Mm-hmm.
for for us. And so I received that,
And I
y'all.
receive it too. I definitely receive it.
Message.
Thank you. Thank you,
And
Mama.
it's
Thank
already
you.
That means
happening because the
Yes.
people that we got coming up. And for the people that we don't even know that's going to be on the show this year,
Yes.
like entrepreneurs and celebrities, it is going to get bigger. It's already gotten bigger. We done started the year off big as hell already, with
Definitely.
Nico.
We
Definitely.
had Nico last week before. I mean,
Yeah.
Bobby.
So I mean, the year already started big. Y'all don't know how many. I haven't even shared with y'all. Y'all don't even know how many calls and text messages that I have gotten from having Nico on the show. I got to work, and coworkers was like, "That interview was dope as f,"
Mhm.
and it just really made me feel good that I'm grateful for you girls that God has brought you into this thing, this journey with me, and that our chemistry is dope as I don't know what. We have great chemistry and have a great time, together with each other. Even though Caramel makes her faces and everything, but I am just elated. I've been knowing both of you girls for so long,
Yes.
and you guys definitely share a piece of my heart.
Oh.
And I just want to say, wherever I go and whatever I do, because it's about to get bigger, it's about to get bigger and better.
Yes.
And you girls, I want y'all with me along this journey. I told y'all when we first started this, stay with me, keep keep
Oh yeah,
keep keep effing with me.
I remember. I
I
Keep you
remember.
told y'all
together.
keep
Keep you
keep
together.
effing with
Is
me.
that keep you together? Yeah. We
Well,
definitely do
that
that.
too. I mean, we all need help. We all
Yes.
need help.
You know,
Yes, we
well,
You
do.
know.
so
Yes, we
before
do.
you jumped on board, me and Caramel was like, "Well, we gotta have a plan B," and he was like, "Oh, we'll have an intervention for you."
Yeah.
I mean, I will welcome that.
We's gonna go ahead and let the Lord intervene.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
sometimes you need some purging in your life. So
Definitely.
I mean,
But no,
you got to
Lord,
purge and have all the white stuff foaming out of your mouth and everything.
not
Like,
the phone.
you
Not the
know,
phone.
But
Not
but
getting
no,
yeah.
loose.
seriously, Ward. I remember last year, both of y'all know unemployed the entire 2023 except towards the end. You put out a post. You were looking for an additional assistant, and we talked. And we hadn't
I
talked in
said co-host too.
co-host. Yes, yes, yes. We hadn't talked in years. Okay. And I did not know that this would turn into what we're doing right now. So I appreciate you, brother. Seriously. Caramel, I met you like the dopest chick ever. Like it's just, you
Thank you.
know,
Thank you. Thank you.
I just love what we have going on, Ward and Caramel, and I know God has something in store for us greater beyond our imagination, beyond what we can dream of. And like what Bobby said, it's just staying in proper position,
Yeah.
being prepared, and be ready to perform. Like you can't go wrong with it. So
And that's
So
true. That's true.
this is what my mom said. She said she put this post up. She said on my birthday, do you know what today is? It's my son Thaward's birthday. He is the CEO of his Ward Media Entertainment Group. He has proven himself, and to many, that he has the ability, the connections, and the skills to reach people from everywhere to share their interview with Ward Media Entertainment Group. It is an honor for me. Like this, what got me because my mama ain't never, me and her, we always be, Detrick and Candy, them, they mama's girl, mama boys, and all that. I'm always just, I'm gonna do me. I speak
Mhm.
my mind and do me. But she said it's an honor for me to be his mother. To see so many celebrities on my son's platform sharing their life stories to many people.
love
She
that.
said, in 2024, I speak bigger and greater. Your name, Ward Media Entertainment Group, will be known everywhere. They see you now. God, you work it out in Jesus' name. She was like, happy birthday, son. Now tell the Lord thank you, she said.
And did you
Yes.
say thank you?
Yes. Did you say
Did
I
you
thank
did.
did you
I
raise
told
you?
him
your
thank you.
hands, brother?
Okay.
Did you raise your
I
hands?
spoke in tongues for a few seconds.
All right. You
So
had
I
to
told
after
him.
that.
I love it.
So I told you girls to stick with me when we started this, and I never knew that you would come on board.
Hmm.
Uh, Me and Caramel always talked about doing stuff or whatever
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, definitely.
We do little stuff on each other's platform here and there, but nothing really, never really stuck. But I told y'all, I said, keep effing with me, and y'all gonna see because I know the call. I know what God has put on my life. Everybody always says, "How do you get the celebrities to be so cool and comfortable with you?" And I attribute it back all the time to Greater Harvest. Pastor Bracken would
GHBC.
always, when we were in a Sylvia body choir, he would always say, "This is the next church."
Yep.
And he will always speak into our lives. He said, these are your next doctors, your next lawyers, these are your next whatever figures that
Mhm.
will go out into the world. And this is why it's called a greater harvest.
Mm.
So I look at all of us that's doing dope things. Sam Silk from Greater Harvest, Joey, he done played for New Direction,
Matthew
New
Jones.
Edition, Justin Bieber, um,
Matt Jones.
Matt
We
Jones.
go
Oh my
down the
God,
list.
we don't even want to talk about Matt. Matt
We
is
need to get him on
ridiculous.
the show. We need to get him on the show.
I'm gonna reach out to Matt. I'm gonna reach out to Mac.
We need to get Matt.
I'm gonna get at Mac. I'm gonna get it, Matt. Matt is just ridiculous. Yeah, for the people that don't know who he is, I spoke prophetically into his life before he really started doing what he did. And I told him, I said, don't limit yourself to just gospel music. I
Mhm.
said, and that's one of the things that I live by. You never limit yourself to one specific genre of a thing. And I remember when I started working with Sheen Magazine, I still do work and stuff for them now. We got some stuff coming up even with Sheen. So y'all be ready for that. But they was just like, they were trying to stick me in a box of, rap and covering rappers and this and that. I'm like, oh no, I'm the ward. You know, I make the interview, you know. I make the interview.
You just shake your
I'm
shoulder.
not.
Just shimmy.
You
Okay,
can't
yeah, he
box me.
did. He just did that real.
No, I'm just saying you
It's a
can't
shoulder.
box me
No.
because I know who I am, and I'm in a season of, and I hope you guys are there too. Of we've pleased people for so long,
Hmm.
trying to fit in, and the thing is, you were never meant to fit in.
Oh,
Neither one of us.
no.
We're all
That's the
leaders
truth.
and bosses or whatever in our own right. We were never meant to fit in. We were never meant to be boxed in or just do one specific thing or two.
Hmm.
So y'all stick with me, man. So much is coming.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It's like I lied to you not. My spirit has left my body and gone into the future. And my spirit has seen what the future has in store for me and all those that's connected to me. And my
Mm.
spirit has come back, and I get so excited because I see what's ahead. But you still have to be just
you gotta be grounded.
relax,
You gotta stay
calm
grounded.
down,
Yeah, you gotta
You
stay
gotta be
grounded.
chill.
like
Yeah.
relax, because sometimes you have those out of body experiences, like your spirit can go into, God will have your spirit go into the future and he'll show you
Uh-huh.
of what's to come. I know that sounded weird at first when I said my spirit left my body,
No.
but you got to
No,
see things.
you don't.
You got to see things
What?
prophetically, and God shows me things, and all I got to say is what I've seen. Y'all get ready. Stick with me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hashtag be ye anxious for nothing.
Mm.
I'm not. And I'm good now. Thank God for another year. Had just celebrated my birthday last week, so
Woo!
uh, I know
Happy
bigger.
birthday to you.
Appreciate it.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you.
to
Hold
you.
on. I want to give a shout
Happy
out to my big son.
birthday.
Today's his 20th birthday. I love you, Quattro.
Happy
Yeah.
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Quattro. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yes,
Is
happy
is that
birthday.
Mahone Jr.?
No, so that's my oldest, my 20-year-old, 20-year-old. Drew.
Yeah, Mahone Jr.
No,
He looked like Mahomes.
Drew does.
He looked like Patrick Mahomes.
Yes, he
Drew looked
does.
like Patrick Mahomes.
He does. He does. Although I can't stand that damn mop top. I want to cut it off. I want to cut it off. That's
Yeah,
all
we'll
that.
cut it off this coming Sunday.
Yeah.
We'll do that for you.
Okay.
Uh-uh.
But look, on that note, y'all know I got to get these 50, 11 million kids to bed because they
Get
not
them
going to
cheering
Fifty,
together.
I
11
love
million.
y'all. Love, love, love. And we going to hashtag
Hey,
what they
and
said we
and,
couldn't
and
do.
I appreciate y'all.
Yes.
I really appreciate y'all. Like it just this is so dope. It means so much to me. Like to have y'all on this journey is gonna be dope as hell. Y'all get ready for the glitz and the lights and the stage, just like Brock Purdy. The stage isn't too big for us
Oh, no. It's
because we
plenty of
have
room.
been
Plenty of room.
called and we've been prepared for such a time as this.
Yes.
All of these shows right now is just preparation. With this, even with the bigger stars that we will have on the show this year, it's just preparation for what's even to come on the bigger stages together. So get ready. And with that being said, this has been another episode of your favorite podcast show, The Rundown. I'm with my girl E Mac. I'm with my boo Caramel.
Hey,
And
y'all.
I'm your boy, your dude, your homie. Y'all already know who the his L. I busy. Your boy, the Ward. Always remember that I love you. We love you.
We
And
love you.
don't forget,
Yes.
hashtag do what they say that you couldn't do, damn it. We out.
Be blessed.
Be blessed.
Love y'all.
Let's go.
Peace.
Peace.